Attention, on est live. Merde. On est live. Bam, 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 bam. Bonjour le garage. Et ben voilà, tout de suite on va démarrer avec notre invité. Mais let's speak English first. Yes, I forgot. I am in France, Annecy, but this is the Pedret Garage now. And we're going to start in a few seconds with our guest, but we need to guess who is our guest actually. Are you guys ready for this? Welcome to the garage. Let's shut down the music and here we go. 3, 2, 1, and...
Check, check, check. Mic 1 2 1 2. So, guys, who's in the garage today? Let's find out. Garage.
Hello, guys. Welcome to my world. This is Verviers, and I will be live this Saturday, 4th of December, 8 p.m. in the garage with my friend Pedret. See you there.
You got it deep. Your body and your head down in the snow.
Here we go. We're going to go live right now. Here she is. Hold on 1 second. Welcome to Géraldine. We're live in Verviers and I am in Annecy. We can touch hands actually.
Yeah.
How are you?
Just over the next mountain. I'm good. Thank you. And you?
Good to see you. You were in the first edition of the garage and you were actually one of the first lady to come. And thank you so much for coming back again.
Thank you so much for the invitation. It's always a pleasure.
So the snow came. That's a nice surprise. We're 2 weeks away from Christmas. And you teased us by going on snow in Verviers. Verviers just opened, right?
Verviers just opened for the whole season. It was already open since 2 weekends, but only for the weekends. And now it's every day open. We can ride all the time. So this is perfect.
That's so amazing. Look, we have some people for you saying hi. Eric Véro Laroche, hello Pedret, hello Géraldine, bonjour. We're going to speak French a little bit. Laurent Gay is one of the former pro snowboarder. He lives in Biarritz. Salut les garagistes. We speak French in the garage, of course. Say hi to Géraldine as well, Laurent. And Jeannot from Chamonix. Coucou mon Pedret and salut les garagistes. So say hi, everybody. We have Mathieu Bozetto. Oh my goodness. You know Mathieu Bozetto, the bronze medalist. He's a legend. He's a member of the national snowboard team. Mathieu, you need to come in the garage as well. That's it. So we have a lot of people coming up. First of all, I'm going to ask, how is the mommy doing? Because the last time we talked, you were expecting a nice news.
Yeah, the baby is nearly 2 years now. It's going to be 2 years in the 27th of December. And he is going to start skiing tomorrow. We just rented the skis last week.
No, wait. Hold on. Already?
Yeah. He wanted to try. So let's have a try. He's already sledging. He's already flying with me in my plane, in my ultralight. He's
wait. You're going to freak out all the parents now in the audience. He's already flying.
He was flying with me in my belly for the first months of the pregnancy, and now he's flying with me in the plane.
So right now, for all the garages just came up, and if you don't know Géraldine, you're gonna miss so much. But we're here to tell you, she's the queen of Verviers. She's the princess of the air and on snow, and she likes to draw her lines in the air and in the snow. She's been winning 3 times Extrême de Verbier, which is actually the Champions League of freeride snowboarding. Verbier is her hometown, and it's actually one of the best ski resort in the world, right?
Right. It is.
I
It
have
is.
to say that you're the ambassador. Well, you
Yeah,
know
and
what?
for sure. I put my base camp here. I'm not originally from Verbier, but I choose Verbier as a base camp because for me it's the best ski resort of the world, definitely.
Well, the last time I saw you was on TV. Personally, they were face to face before the world goes upside down. And I'm gonna make this garagist in French to be very happy because I'm gonna stream right now the portrait I did in French. Are you ready? You
Yes.
remember this?
Yes.
Véritable aventurière des temps nouveaux, Géraldine Fasnacht est ce qu'on appelle une addicted to life, en français dans le texte, une amoureuse de la vie. Passionnée par l'extrême, l'air et la neige sont ses éléments, la montagne, son environnement. À travers ses expéditions autour de la planète, Géraldine vit sa passion féminin. Toujours en quête de nouvelles lignes à tracer, elle ride aussi bien en snowboard les pentes les plus raides sur la neige qu'elle ne glisse dans les airs avec sa wingsuit le long des reliefs. Et déterminée, cette Suissesse de 34 ans carbure, vous l'aurez compris, à l'adrénaline, et ce depuis toujours. Après avoir goûté à la compétition internationale en snowboard freeride, Géraldine compte parmi ses plus belles lignes 3 victoires à l'Extrême de Verbier, la compétition de référence en la matière, avec notamment le bec des Rosses, 50 degrés de pente sur 850 mètres de dénivelé, sensation garantie. Avide de challenge, Géraldine est l'auteur de grandes premières, comme dernièrement l'ouverture d'une falaise en wingsuit sur le mont Cervin, perché à 4478 mètres d'altitude, ou encore sur les traces de l'expéditeur Shackleton, 100 ans après son passage dans l'Antarctique. Géraldine est partie à la découverte de nouvelles lignes cachées dans l'archipel des îles Sandwich. Sa passion pour la montagne passe évidemment par le partage. Transmettre est devenu une de ses principales motivations, raison pour laquelle elle a créé Mountain Line Foundation, une asso pour soutenir de jeunes talents. Nommée ambassadrice de Verbier, sa station en plein cœur du Valais, Géraldine Fasnacht est actuellement en tournage d'un film, The Pink Project, un film de freeride 100% féminin.
So, the Pink Project. I tried to look at it and I didn't find it.
It's actually, the presentation is nearly over 8 years old, so the Pink Project was originally made. It would have been done with Estelle, and Estelle died since then. So the presentation is really it's pretty cool to see really old footage, but yeah, the Pink Project never exists.
Okay, I know. I'm so sorry about that. Well, by the way, Adventure of the Year, that's actually what happened. Paris Match was like a few weeks ago.
It was this week. That's maybe why I'm super tired this week. I've been running around everywhere in Paris, Lausanne, Lucerne, doing all kinds of presentation. And I had this fantastic invitation from Paris Match last Wednesday, the 1st of December in Paris. And I received the title as the Adventurer of the Year. And I'm super...
For the second time, I must say.
From Paris Match, no, it was the first time.
But you already got the title of Adventure of the Year.
They wanted to give it to me last year, and because of COVID, it was we had to postpone the event. And I was Rider of the Year from Fluid magazine, but a few years ago. And this evening was really fantastic because it was a lot of people. The exchange with the public was really beautiful, and I was super happy to have this title because I was the first woman who got this title. It was only men before, so I hope in the future is going to be more women receiving this title.
Géraldine, I must say, you are such an inspiration for all the women in sports, not just action sport, in sport in general. I mean, look at you. You're a mommy of 2 years old. You just told us a few minutes ago that when you were pregnant, you were actually flying with your wingsuit, and maybe you were snowboarding as well. So, I mean, Odin is ready for the action, ready for the adventures.
Yeah, I was actually riding some steep faces with Leo Slemet around Chamonix, and I was saying to Leo after one run, "Oh, I'm so tired. I cannot understand why I'm so tired." And he was like, "Yeah, it's crazy. You're not going so fast today." And I'm like, "I don't understand why." And at the end, I did understood why. It was because I was pregnant. But after that,
Beautiful.
I thought, I why not continue to be in the mountain if I feel good about it? And my doctor told me you have to do what makes you happy while pregnant. So I needed to go flying, I needed to go riding, and yeah, I was good like that for the 6 first months. And after I started to be in this kind of mom mood where you forgot everything, where you are in the clouds. And yeah, I mean, this is not so good to be like that when you need to be really focused on something, and base jumping is not a good idea to base jump when you're like that.
Yeah. Well, I believe Odin was first flying before walking. Is that any amazing? Okay, anyway, look, somebody wants to start a war with you. He said, look, I forgot this one. Jeannot said, yes, Verbier is the best resort in the world after Chamonix. Come on, Jeannot.
Yeah, Chamonix is a mountain resort. Verbier is a free ride resort, and Verbier is connected. We have not only 4 valleys, we are talking about 4 valleys, but we have even 5 valleys now connected, because now we have also the cable car coming from Verbier to Bruzon, and we don't need the car, we don't need anything. We just ski, ride powder, and have the cable car everywhere.
That's right. So now, do you slow down a little bit since you have Odin, or let's
Yes.
go?
Yes, yes,
How
I
is it
do. I do. It's important to. I didn't wait so long to have a baby and not having time with him. And he's such a good boy, such a fantastic baby. I have so much fun with him that I spend a lot of time with him. But now it's even nicer because I can bring him with me doing what I love. And yeah, flying with him for the first time was something really amazing. And yeah, now it's just the start.
and here it is. He's flying already. How cute! How cute that
Yeah.
is. But I have a silly question. While I was trying to look for what's the news and what's the latest, Simon, your husband, was did he take your name?
Yeah.
Shut up! How cool that is. I mean, I was like, wait, I know Géraldine for a long time. I know that you have been always Géraldine Fasnacht, and then I'm like, wait, Simon stole the name of Géraldine or something? So you reversed something? This is the role in Switzerland?
Actually, it was actually not made to be like this, but we were about to sign the papers at the administration, and we were going to keep our names. He was Simon van der Leer and I was Géraldine Fasnacht. And so we signed the papers like this. And then the girl looked at me and she was like, yeah, but what's going to be the name of the baby? And I said, oh, like his father, van der Leer. And the girl at the administration was starting to write van der Leer. And my husband said, actually, not. Our baby cannot have van der Leer if we live in Verbier. He needs to be Fasnacht. And I'm like, okay, if you want, so okay, I don't care if you prefer like that. And he said, yeah, for sure. So Fasnacht for the baby. And I'm like, but if we are both Fasnacht and you're the only one van der Leer, it's not so nice. And he said, yeah, you're right. So I
Can you
take
adopt
Fasnacht.
me? So you adopt your husband?
Exactly. He asked me if he could take Fasnacht as well. And then we changed everything and we are all Fasnacht.
Well, that's a second crazy story that I hear. Our guest this month in Total Freestyle is Laird Hamilton. And we just learned, but I'm going to tease what you guys are going to see, that Laird Hamilton was never Laird Hamilton.
Okay.
He built his legacy on a name that it's not him. Isn't he crazy? Okay. You know Laird, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Well, he was adopted and he took the name of his dad, his stepdad, which is Bill Hamilton. but he was
Okay.
born Laird Zorges or something like that. And I was like, wow, what a tribute to your stepdad. Anyway,
Oh, so
circle
cool.
back, let's go back. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
We have some people saying hi, Benoit. Oh, Isola 2000. Come on, you cannot say that. Stay far. I love Isola 2000, but this is not even in the top 5, bro. I'm so sorry. What are they trying to say? Anyway, so you went snowboarding lately, and just like because you sent me some footage in the PAL.
Yeah, I was in the POW on Friday. I was lucky enough that we needed to do some footage for the resort. And actually, I was in Paris for the full week. And the day I came back, it was full of sun, perfect snow. And it was just the day we planned for shooting. So I was super lucky. And today it's again snowing. We have probably 40 centimeters of snow
I'm coming.
more.
I'm coming tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm looking outside because it's still snowing, raining. Here where I am at Verbier Village. Verbier Village, it's a mix between water and snow, but up there is gonna be crazy tomorrow.
It's gonna be crazy tomorrow. And you
Yeah.
ready up to go up?
Tomorrow I go free riding with Odin.
Yes, yes.
And Monday
So
I'm
you
gonna
are
go
you
low
telling
flight.
me it's gonna be the first time for Odin to go ski tomorrow?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, a lot of pressure to the little guy. He's gonna kill
Mm.
you. You're gonna melt. He got it.
We're gonna see if he. I mean, the little piece for the kids is just next to a super nice restaurant, and so we can go inside, have a drink, then go back to ski, then go back in, play inside, then go back out. So it's super nice for the kids. It's really kids friendly there.
But you, quick question. Snowboarding for kids, it's cool too because they're natural. You're starting with ski. You don't try to put him on a snowboard first.
Tomorrow I will try skis first because it's also more convenient for me to hold him and just to see if he likes to slide. If he's not so keen to slide, I'm not gonna
I know
force
the
it.
answer is gonna say, "Mommy, what the heck is those 2 boards? Give me one board like you."
Yeah, for sure. But for sure this winter he's gonna be on the board. If he likes to slide this winter, we're gonna definitely do some snowboarding because I think snowboarding is more the kids have more fun to play on a snowboard than
Yes,
on skis.
and it's natural for them
Yeah,
sliding like this.
exactly. So my husband is a skier, I'm a snowboarder. We're probably gonna try to teach him both and he's gonna choose what he likes.
Talking about your husband, Mr. Simon, that you adopt.
Yes.
It's the coolest story ever, I must say. I mean, I love it because guess what? You would have been you built. It took times to build the legacy of who you are, Géraldine. We know
Mhm.
Géraldine Fasnacht is it's a brand actually. You're representing. I mean, women. It's tough to be a woman in action sport industry, and you are one of these girls who managed to draw the line. And I'm so happy for you, and I think all the girls are very proud of you, and you're showing. And you have, are you still supporting young talents through your project?
Yes. I mean, since the accident of Estelle, I'm not the one who is coaching on the snow, but I'm the one who is trying to find the money for them and to do coach them on other things, trying to find the good partners, trying to also teach them that they have to train not only on the snow, but also during the rest of the year, how to train, find the right coach, organizing trampoline training, all kinds of things, and also how to be a good athlete. So giving tips, all that kind of things. So that's pretty
Well,
cool.
and how did you meet Mr. Simon? Because I know he's flying too, that guy. Did you met in the air?
Yes, actually, we met a long time ago, 13 years ago. And he was never free when I was, and I was not free when he was. And every time I met him along my way, I was like, oh, I had always bad experience with men, and I was like, this guy is just the perfect person. I would love to have a man like him, and maybe one day I would be I would be lucky enough to have a man like him. And I thought that he was gonna get married with his last girlfriend because they were together since over 6 years, something like that. So
Then you bought a gun.
I was just like, okay, for him, it's not possible. I will never have Simon, so I have to find another one like him. And I never did. And one day he was finally single, and I was single, and it was the right time.
Wow.
So
Well,
we know each
what
other
a story.
actually since a long, long time. We have
Well,
been
you know what we say in the Alps, right? Only mountains never cross.
exactly. But that's super cool because when we met 13 years ago, it was an event. He was a professional climber. I was there as a professional base jumper, and he was so keen to start base jumping at that time. And when we met the second time, he started skydiving, and we met again on a para club, and I saw that he was going to start flying and then wingsuit flying. And after he got so good, he stopped his career as a professional climber. But he was so good on flying the wingsuit that every time I had to do something for a TV show, I asked him to come and film me. So we
Well,
did lots
look,
of projects together.
look what I found on your YouTube channel. By the way, I subscribed. Say, hey guys, if you want to follow Géraldine, number one, follow her on Instagram, which is Géraldine Fasnacht. I will put the link, and then also follow her on your YouTube channel. It's amazing. Look at this, the kiss with Simon.
Oh,
So
yeah.
cute.
beau vol.
Love it.
3, 2, 1. Nice.
So where is this?
This is Les Ancillons, it's called. It's next to Verbier, a little bit further down in the Vallée du Rhône. It's a super beautiful flight of 1,000 meters long, along a super beautiful ridge, as you can see.
That's
I really love
crazy.
it. It's a
Oh my
jump we do a lot.
Yeah, look at that. You're very, how close are you from the cliff?
This is pretty cool because as it's a ridge and you can always escape on the right hand side, you can go as close as you want because you're never in danger, as you can always escape on the right. So this is a kind of jump I really like because I never was this kind of base jumper that was full on being so close to the ground and having no escape. This is not my type of flying. My type of flying is having fun in the mountains and drawing beautiful lines, and I don't want to scare myself. So this is really the kind of lines I really like. I feel comfortable, I play, and I have a beautiful view.
That's amazing. Look at this. Yes. Oscillon. Magnifique.
Yeah. And
Love
now I
it.
have a new wingsuit. This Aura is just amazing. It's really a game changer. If you, since the evolution of the wingsuit, you have so much range, and at the end of the flight, you can really flare really well and open your chute in complete security. So, yeah, the material now is just incredible.
Well, let's circle back because some of the people might discover tonight wingsuit. When was your first jump?
My first jump from a plane was in 1998.
So yes,
yesterday.
you're one of the pioneer. Yes, exactly.
No, it was some skydivers before me for sure, but I started skydiving when I was
as a woman.
yeah. It was some other woman skydiving I'm talking about, but for sure when I started base jumping in 2001, we were 6 in the world, 6 women in the world, and every year we were meeting up in Norway, in Chirag, to jump all together, and we were from all different countries, the States, Russia, Norway, Switzerland. I think it was, I don't remember the 2 others, but it was fantastic. And everybody knew everybody from the base jump community at that time. But now it just, it's another world. It just explodes, and we cannot know all the base jumpers
is
now.
it a men's world? I mean, isn't it hard to be a woman in this industry?
It's more a men's world for sure, but it's the same with freeride snowboarding. It's also a men's world, but I think for me, it's that's why I have this level today, because all my friends were boys, and they were really pushing me hard and always telling me, it's not because you blonde with blue eyes that you're not gonna take the bags or make the track first, or we're not gonna wait for you if you don't follow the group. And I was like, okay, so I better be good, otherwise I'm gonna be left behind. And this is why I have this level today. So I was super lucky to be with boys all the time.
And also your mojo, I mean your motivation is to be more just not a pro snowboarder, not only being a wingsuit a pilot or a base jumper, but you like the word adventurer. So getting the title of being the adventurer of the year, it's amazing. And am I gonna say something silly, that you might be inspired by big names such as Mike Horn?
Yeah, for sure. But big names, and also, I mean, I don't like to say small names because he's not big or small, but um, for sure I'm inspired by Mike, because it's not only an incredible athlete, he's also a friend. He helped me out with my expeditions when I asked him to go how to get prepared for Baffin Island, because he was there several times before me. He's really I really like, as you say, his mojo, his energy is just incredible. And I'm inspired by a lot of other people, but not only people that has done unbelievable thing that you see on TV and you see in the newspapers, but also my mom was my first inspiration. She's such a incredible person, always trying to push me in what I love the most.
Is
Never.
she the one who pushed you, like doing all those? I mean, you're kind of a Daredevil woman, but like you starting with snowboarding, correct?
Yeah, she put me on skis with my dad, but then it's when I started snowboarding that I wanted to discover the mountain. But both of my parents were not mountain guides or freerider, and they had no clue about which kind of slopes I was doing. But they were just asking me to be well prepared, having the right equipment, having the right person around me. So that was really good, because they were not good enough to come with me. And what I liked, it's they always try to tell me that there is not a perfect life. You have to find your own way. And I did try to find my way, and I could not do better than this. If tomorrow they tell me, tomorrow you get a ticket and you come back and you can do again your life, I will not change anything. I'm super happy now in my life. I have incredible people around me, and I got inspired by so many people in my different trips in Baffin Island, in Mali, when I was 1 month in a village at the bottom of the head of Fatma in Dari, sleeping in a small hut with these incredible people, but also in Iran. I met so many incredible girls that are fighting for girls' rights in Iran, and that some of them, they have the possibility to leave the country and have a good life in Switzerland or in France. And I asked them, but actually, why you continue to fight like that, and having such a hard life in Iran, and you could have the possibility to live in another country and be free? And the answer was just amazing. They told me, we love our country, and it was not like that before. And if we don't fight for it, who's going to fight for it? And
Wow.
I'm not going to be feeling good in another country, watching my country dying, if I'm not there to fight.
Wow, wow, wow. Very
And this,
meaningful. Yeah.
wow, these are
The situation sucks
incredible
for these
models.
girls.
Yeah, and now I'm super happy, because some of the girls I met, and I met again on my second trip in Iran, some of them now are also, they are mountain guides. It was pretty hard to be a mountain guide as a woman in Iran. Now they got the paper. One of them just started base jumping. That was her goal since ever. Another one is competing on high level on skis, and I'm gonna try to help her to come and train in Europe. Yeah, I mean, these girls are just amazing. They are really, woman models for me.
Let's make a tribute to them. I ask you if you have a song that you like, and I like to share this with Le Garage.
Yes.
It's called Big Bang to the Mountain. After you went to Paris, I bet you listen to this over and
Yes.
over.
You gotta dig your body and your head down in the snow. You gotta tie your scarf around my pole to let them know. And I gotta take your arms around my waist and you take mine. We gotta move our fingers and our toes and we'll be fine. You're just a falling zero, you don't know what you're missing. I say, welcome to the mountain.
Welcome to the mountain. I believe
Yes.
you should contact them and do the music video with them because I believe this song is written for you.
Yeah, I just love it. Actually, it's
How did you discover this?
I discovered it because of one of my best friends, who is also a base jumper from Norway, Tom Erik Heimen. Fantastic guy to follow on Instagram if you want to follow a fantastic person. He's base jumper, skier, a super nice athlete, and he's got a crazy mindset. He's fantastic person. So he came at home for a few weeks. Actually, he was supposed to stay only 3 days, but he didn't want to leave anymore because we had such great conditions to fly. So he stayed for a long time this summer, and yeah, we were sharing some good songs.
Here's Géraldine on her Instagram, so go follow her. It's amazing. 53,000 followers, dude, that's sick. If I'm asking you, there's like a 3 feet of like deep snow and a perfect clear condition with no wind. What would you do? Take your wingsuit or go in the POW?
I'm going in the POW for sure.
Why?
No, if there is some POW, I go in the POW. If there is
So
no
snowboard
POW,
first?
snowboard first. If the
With
snow
POW,
is
with condition.
yeah, with POW for sure. If the conditions are not so good, I'd rather go wingsuit flying or flying my ultralights. Yeah.
Well, look, I have this too that I stole on your YouTube channel. I love your logo, by the way, the pink mountain. And this is you, a mix of everything you like, flying.
Yeah.
This is
It's
beautiful.
to show how smooth and calm is freeriding and base jumping. It's really a dance with the nature.
Fully. Where's this line?
Verbier.
Why am I asking? Here we
Yeah,
go, and all your sponsors.
Verbier, and for sure it was a perfect year. I think I never had this line in such fantastic conditions, and this is Mr. Choupin.
Hey,
This
Chup,
is
you want to come on stage? I send you the invitation if you'd like to.
this is magic of the mountains. It's moving, it's changing every day. And sometimes you can have just the perfect conditions, and you're there. So it's a big present.
Yep. I'm trying to invite him. You know Christian?
Yes.
He put you on the big TVs.
Yeah, he came several times and I was visiting him as well at Stade 2. And he likes my music, so that's cool.
Oh yeah, he does. Here we go. I'm sending him an invitation if he wants to come up on stage. Anyway, we said big condition, it's snowboarding for sure. When let's go back, circle back. I know competition is over right now. But I want to talk about now it's the big tour. It's like the Champions League of freeriding with the Freeride World Tour. You won 3 times at home
Mhm.
what we will consider the Champions League final for freeride snowboarding and skiers as well with Bec des Rosses. That line is still insane after so many years. We still see new lines, new drops. It's like a 50-degree slopes with like a 850 meters drop.
Yes, it is. It's the most extreme mountain of the whole world tour. It's to me, it's the best mountain we have. We had the chance to have on the tour, and it's the most exposed for sure. If you fell, if you have a fall on the Bec des Rosses, yeah, it's really rare that you can stop a fall on the Bec des Rosses.
And what do you do now? Are you still involved with the Freeride World Tour? Not at all.
No, I'm actually the president of the Verbier Freeride team. So I'm helping the newcomers, the juniors, the freeride qualifiers, and the ones also that are on the tour from our team to find some help, financing help from the commune and the ski resort. So I'm involved into this, which takes a little bit of time as well. And so for sure, I'm definitely super interested about the competitions because I want to see them. I want to see also my kids that are in the Mountain Line Foundation with who I'm doing additional training. So I'm pretty much looking at all the competitions all year long, the juniors, the qualifiers, the world tour, and I have lots of friends competing. So I want to see.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
You're the ambassador of Verbier still for so many years. Do you have like a statue at the entrance of Verbier? Oh, no, yet.
No, in the middle of the village, just in the middle of the roundabout.
I'm so sorry.
below the Christmas tree.
That's so rad. That's so rad. Where is Mr. Christian Choupin? You don't want to come up and say hi to Géraldine? Voyons, mon Choupin. Anyway, I'm just taking this really quick. I just went on your YouTube channel and I saw another video. Was that long time ago that jumped in Dubai?
No, it was last week. Last week, 2 weeks ago now. We have been in Dubai for 2 weeks in November, and we had the fantastic time, beautiful weather, and good friends that showed us around. So we were training with my husband from the plane a lot. We did over 40 jumps. And then the days that we wanted to see a little bit the mountains, our friends that are living in Dubai and jumping a lot, they took us in the mountain to show us around. So it was great.
All right, we're going to see this in a second. I'm just going to read this from Jeannot Chamonix. Massive big up to Grillo. And please, all the riders, be careful at the beginning of the season. There's not much snow over the rocks, and so please wear a helmet. It's really important to remember all the safety condition. And yes, big art like this, the freestyle community. I don't know if you know Marco.
I know.
He was a big time snowboarder, and he had an accident.
I know, definitely. He was such a model and super tough for his family, and yeah, I mean, for the whole community, he was a great person on earth. And yeah, like, it's super sad.
Yep. Okay, let's go to Dubai.
Yes, I'm ready.
Three, two, one.
So tell us a little bit about this jump. I saw that to my mom and dad. My mom is not an action sport woman. She said, "Why?
Why? Flying like a bird. I think it's a dream of most
It's
of
a
the people
dream,
on
yeah.
Earth. Yeah, and flying a wingsuit is just amazing. And I was with my friend Rodney, my friend from Dubai, and so we jumped together. And we had different wingsuits, so we couldn't really fly together. But we started together, and I did another line a little bit further. Just discover a little bit the region with my wingsuit. And
I love the new wingsuit, by the way. It's insane. I love the colors.
Really beautiful.
And,
And
look,
and
sorry, go
what
ahead.
is cool, what is cool is that before going to Dubai for the first time in February, I could not imagine that they have such beautiful mountains and such long flights. It's just at the border of Oman, and the people are fantastic over there. The small village at the bottom of the cliffs. It's very nice.
Yeah, because usually when we say Dubai, it's all the buildings and five-star resort and Porsche
Yeah.
and Ferraris. And I click on it and said, wait, Dubai, I expect you flying through the building and stuff like that. I was like,
Mm,
this is amazing. And you just say it's between Oman and everything. So yeah, and what we can notice, it's the way that that video now, it's the game changer is the 360 camera. It's
yeah.
insane. We
Yeah.
feel we're with you. We feel like my mom was freaking out. I was like, wait, what?
But it's
Anyway,
we were talking about that the other day with some friends. The GoPro now is just so fantastic. The resolution, the how tiny it is, and what kind of image we can get. It's unbelievable. And I remember the first year when GoPro came out, and they sent me some camera. It was in 2009, and we were about to leave for our expedition in Antarctica to open the first base jump of the southern continent with my friends, and we looked at this at this small plastic camera, and we were like, what the fuck we're gonna do with this?
future baby.
Yeah, and we were like, yeah, come on, it's never gonna take the cold. It's minus 35 in Antarctica. It's never gonna work. So we left the GoPro at home, and we went to Antarctica with our Sony camera, super heavy, to have
And
on the
dead.
helmet. Oh la la. And we could have the footage we wanted, but actually when we came back from Antarctica, we started to try the GoPro, and we were like, wow, it's such a game changer.
So wait, what time of what year was that?
It was in 2009.
Yeah, and GoPro is a game changer. And now you're using the 360 camera,
Yeah.
which is like unbelievable. Where, if it's not a secret, where do you place it?
It depends the flight. Some of the flights I put it in on my chest,
So you have
and
a
some
stick.
yeah, I have a stick and I put on my chest like that. You can see as well my point of view. And sometimes I put it on my helmet, and you can
So
see
here it was
me
on,
flying.
this one was on your tummy, right?
This one was on my helmet.
On your helmet, yeah.
Yeah, this one was on my helmet
It's a game changer. I mean, those footage,
for
you
sure.
feel like this make me I want to try. I mean, I've been doing skydiving, but what is the step between when you do skydiving and wingsuits? Because of course you need to learn how to pilot the wing, and this wing too. But this one is the one you need to land.
So I would say to start wingsuit flying, with the small wingsuits, you need to do at least 150 jumps without a suit. And then you can start with the small wingsuit. And then for flying the big wingsuit, the one I'm using, it's 250 skydives minimum to fly these big wingsuits, to start to fly these big wingsuits. And then it takes few time to learn. But as I say, the new wingsuits are not like the old ones. When I started flying wingsuits in 2001, you had to be a super fine pilot to fly your wingsuit well and not stall your flight. And so you had to find your angle and listen to the wind and look at the ground if
Oh
the
wow!
ground was going fast enough. If you were falling more vertically than going horizontally, and you were losing your speed, so you had to put more angle. But now with the new wingsuits, they are made to fly in the right angle. You don't need to do anything. Even you are a bad pilot, it flies. So it's super nice, but in a way it's also super tricky, because a lots of new pilots, they think that they are really good, and they step too fast from easy jumps to super technical jumps and have accidents pretty quickly.
That flight you just did, is how long that was in the distance?
That flight was, I think, C'était quoi? 1200 mètres. I try to count because now
No, you can say meters. It's fine.
it should be around 7 kilometers. In between, in between, and I think no, sorry, 5 kilometers.
So wait. That's a silly question. As you can know, I don't know everything about this, but and I'm representing the guy in the audience. When you jump from the peak and you're going 7 kilometers this way, when you're going to open the parachute, you need to know where you're going to land actually, because you cannot travel that far. So you need to know in your mind when it's the time to, you know what I mean? You were getting closer to the airport on that video.
You have
the
to know
base.
before you jump where you're gonna land. So it's the same as a pilot. You have a flight plan. You always know from where you take off, where you're gonna fly, where's gonna be your line, and exactly where you're gonna open your parachute and land. You know already from where it's coming the wind before you jump like that. You know in which side you're gonna land with your canopy. If you have a doubt about the wind at the landing, I usually open a little bit higher, try to find something that could show me how the wind is on the ground. Could be a chimney, could be a flag, it could be a lake, anything. Try to find something to understand from where is coming the wind. But most of the time, the wind is coming down the mountain in the morning and up in the afternoon. So most of the time it's like this. But in places like Antarctica, Baffin Island, or even Dubai, sometimes it's also different.
So you work like exactly like a plane. You're the Fasnacht airline. Is
Yeah.
that ever happened that you land and you're so far away from the pickup and you have to walk, or somebody has to pick you up?
Yes. It actually happened to me on my first wingsuit flight ever, because I'm talking about 2001. So 20 years ago, it was not real rules about wingsuit flying. We were trying to fly this wingsuit, so we had no clue. Nobody was telling us how. I mean, it was no teachers. So few people had a wingsuit in their bag on the drop zone, and sometimes you could ask someone to give you his wingsuit to try, but it was really a small community. And I find a super old wingsuit on the drop zone, and I really wanted to try it. So I put it on my rig, and I jumped into the plane with my wingsuit. And my instructor arrived at the plane. I was already going to close the door, and he was like, "Excuse me, how many jumps you have?" And I'm like, 50. And he's like, "Come out of the plane. You cannot fly with a wingsuit. You don't have enough experience."
Oh my
And I'm like,
gosh.
fuck you. I was super angry. And then for the rest of the day, so I said, I don't care. Tomorrow I'm leaving to Voss. I'm going to Norway, and I'm going to fly a wingsuit there because my friend is going to be there with another wingsuit, and I'm going to try his wingsuit. So I left to Norway the next morning. I arrived in Voss. My friend had a wingsuit for me. I put it on my rig, and I was so stressed because the guy in Switzerland told me that it was so difficult.
You put pressure on your shoulder.
Yeah, he put so much pressure. I was like, okay, let's try to repeat how I have to come out of the plane, how I have to pull my parachute, how I should react if something wrong happened. And I was really, and I did in Norway, it was a plane with a door on the back. And I never tried a plane like this before. I was always jumping from the side door. So it was another thing to add to the pressure. And I was like, okay, everything's gonna be all right. Let's go. And I had to think on so many things that when I came out of the plane, I was the last one to jump, as usual. With a wingsuit, you start last. And I could feel that I was flying already. Just jumping off the plane, I was already flying like a bird. And instead of falling vertically, I was flying horizontally, and I could see this incredible nature around me, and I was moving in the sky, and I was like, wow, 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 I'm flying. That I was just flying straight, and I forgot to go back to the airport.
Oh my goodness. What's the record, by the way, distance wise?
At that time, 20 years ago, it was only one glide of one. So for 1 meter distance, we were doing for 1 meter vertically, we were doing 1 meter distance. So
Oh,
it was
wow.
not much, but from 4,000 meters, I was 3 kilometers away from the drop zone. And 20 years ago, I had no phone to call the drop zone to say, hi guys, I'm okay, don't worry. So I started to hitchhike and to go back as fast as possible to the drop zone. And when I arrived there, everybody was like so worried. Where have you been? No, no, no. And I was having a smile till there, and I was like, "Don't worry, I just flew like a bird. It's unbelievable. Now I just want to do wingsuit all the time."
And then here you go. You got the
Yeah.
addiction.
Yes.
We have a question for you. It's in French from Jeannot, from Chamonix. C'est quoi le coefficient des nouvelles wingsuits? Je crois qu'ils appellent ça la ressource. So, what is the
On
new
appelle
coefficient for
ça
the new wingsuit?
On appelle ça la finesse. So the glide is la finesse. La ressource is at the end of the flight when you want to brake before the opening. This is la ressource. So the
Oh, got it.
the ratio of a wingsuit today, it's 3.5. But on a beautiful day with a good density of air, it could be over that. If you have a lot of thermal winds as well, if you go really close to the wall and get lots of thermals, you can even go higher than this.
That is crazy.
Yeah,
And
it's another world now. Really.
so I'm because somebody asked in the chat, and I don't know where's the question right now, but what is the difference? You said earlier, 20 years ago, you needed to be a truly pilot with the material that you used to have, and now it's I wouldn't say it's easier, but
Yes,
it's
it
less
is.
scary, maybe.
No, it's super easy now. It's like as a skier, you see, when you started skiing 20 years ago, you had to be a really good skier to go in the powder with these tiny skis. And
Yes,
because of
it's a good parallel.
snowboarding, finally skis did make a huge evolution.
Just call it right.
Yeah, just call it right. And now skiing is fun. And even not such a good skier can have so much fun in the powder. And this is the exact parallel with the new wingsuits. You don't
Yeah,
need
for
to be
sure.
such a good pilot to have already fun to fly and feeling that you are good and doing beautiful lines with your wingsuits. It flies by itself.
So can I go tomorrow?
No problem.
I mean, I've been watching your YouTube channel. Go ahead, please follow Géraldine on our YouTube channel. It's just Géraldine Fasnacht, right?
Yeah, Géraldine Fasnacht.
Really
But yeah,
quick.
if you want to do wingsuit flying, just but you don't want to skydive, you can go in a tunnel. There is a wingsuit
Oh yeah.
tunnel in Stockholm. You can
Oh, you
fly
can do
indoor.
wingsuit in a tunnel?
Yeah.
Wait, so it's the same as the one that you do for
Mhm.
skydiving?
For skydiving, it's vertical. For wingsuit flying, it's like that. It's
That's
an
insane.
angle, and you can fly a wingsuit inside a tunnel.
That's so amazing. What about the X project?
So the X project is a beautiful project. I was lucky enough to be part this year. So we had 4 days of filming in Engadine with a fantastic crew. Lots of different sports, from freestyle to windsurf, kites, speed flying, snowboarding, and wingsuit flying in the mountains all together. And I just said windsurf in the powder. So
Wow.
it's amazing the footage they made. We had an incredible crew. The the cameraman also, the drones, pilots were unbelievable. The mountain guides, the heli pilots. I mean, everybody made this movie amazing, and the time we had. And we had the premiere last night in Lucerne in the Transport Museum, and it's the biggest cinema in Switzerland. It's an IMAX cinema. So to see this incredible footage on such a huge screen, it was fantastic. And from now, it's going to be on the IMAX cinema in Lucerne for, I think, the next 2 weeks. So if you want to see it, just go to Lucerne and have a good day at the Transport Museum, because this museum is also a fantastic place to visit. You have all the way to all the transportation we had through the years, from cars to planes to
I saw
cable
your
car.
story. It's insane.
Yeah.
It's insane.
It's insane.
Talking about movies and premiere, we're here in France. I'm here because usually I'm in far away, the other side of the ocean in San Diego. We're here for touring the Nuit de la Glisse, a film. I ask you off, but I'm going to make this an invitation. Would you like to be in Nuit de la Glisse? I mean, it's been for the last 4 decades, and we need women. We need to show the girls' power in those films. And Thierry Donard is having a hard time. I mean, we have Miss Fierro, who is the world champion junior surfing, but we need women. Would you like to come if I make the true invitation?
You have to ask Thierry. He's the one choosing the athletes, and for sure, if I have a beautiful line to show on a snowboard or on a wingsuit with my wingsuit, why not? But for sure, Thierry is not having so much girls in his movie.
Thierry Donard,
Maybe
if you listen to this.
he loves boys too much.
Oh, wait, what? Is it an information?
No, I
No,
don't
he has
know.
a beautiful
I
wife.
don't think. I don't think he loves boys like that. But he likes to be only with boys, maybe in his movie.
Yeah, but I'm making it as a call. I mean, it would be fantastic to have you on tour with Nuit de la Glisse and tell your legacy through who you are, and maybe you know what, this is it, because you're that girl as doing a lot of premiere, and if you have an idea or project, I mean, we should talk to him.
Actually, there is also a lot of premiere I've done that I never filmed, because if I filmed all my premiere, I would have been. I mean, it takes too much time to film everything you do, and there is 1 year I've been so many premiere that one mountain that I really love, I never filmed it, but it's I think one of the most beautiful flights I've done, and I think this is the next project I'm gonna film, because I'm gonna go back. I've been back already, but I want to go back to really film this line perfectly, because it's unbelievable. You
What
start
is
you start over 4,000 meters and you finish in the valley with a flight over 3,000 meters elevation. It's
what is
unbelievable.
the dream flight that when you close your eyes, sometimes like flying, and like, because what you do, it's about dreaming, and but you're dreaming, you're living your dreams with eyes open. What will be the best flight you're looking for?
Usually what I like is to have a flight that is a long flight. I will not pack my parachute for a 3-second jump. I like to have a beautiful line to follow ridges, or having something like seracs or different colors along the ridge, the rocks or the forest. Like this autumn was just fantastic. For example, the colors of the trees were so crazy that when my friend from Norway came over, he was like, yeah, I want to do some high mountain jumps. But the colors in the valley were so fantastic that we would keep on jumping in the valley to do some tree lines in the orange and the pink and the red of the trees, because it was so amazing colors. So it depends of the time of the year. Some time of the year it's much better on the high mountains, like from June to September, I would say. And from September, October, November, I love to stay in the valley and fly the tree lines that are changing colors. It's just amazing. And in the winter, it's it's also beautiful to fly some lines from the heli over some crazy mountains. But these mountains, I'm flying usually with the heli. I'm flying them walking up and base jumping in summer, like big jumps like Jungfrau or Eiger, or these are the kind of jumps I really like. For me, I'm not really a base jumper. I'm more a paralpinist, I would say. I
Wow.
like to combine alpinism with wingsuit flying.
Here we go. Look at this line again. I mean, you're gonna put us to bed and dream about flying, because flying has always been the dream of human that we'll never do unless we're in a plane. Talking about plane, do you still pilot your, I don't know what you say in English, the ULM?
My ultralight, yes. And I have to find you the picture of my kid. I take him with me on board, so he loves it. But I will show you this little picture. It's so funny. He loved it. So now I'm flying with him, and so my ultralight is like this. Whoops. So it's in front.
Yeah.
We are in front of the Matterhorn.
Yeah. The
But
the Toblerone for the US guy.
Toblerone. And this is with my baby on board.
Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? Do you have a plane seat?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I mean,
Sorry.
let's keep in touch and see whose Hardin is going to be in 10 years or something. He has to, I mean, he's not going to play golf, that kid.
Maybe with his grandmother, because my mother is crazy about golf.
All right, look at Jenna combining a snowboard run, finishing on a wingsuit jump
Sorry.
would be amazing to do and to watch as well. Well, working on this, Jeno, for sure. It's almost, it's over an hour. Guys, please follow Géraldine. She has 53,000 followers. She's amazing. Look at her gallery. It's like insane. All those colors and pictures with all your adventure. I mean, there's Odin right there with Simon. Look at that, cool daddy. And it's time for me to release you. And baby's in bed already, I guess.
Yes, with his dad. Both of them are in bed.
Oh, we're gonna let you go back. Quick question. Who's showing up now? Oh, look who's coming.
Ah, Chopin, on t'attendait. T'étais où?
Let me introduce you to Christian Choupin. He's a dear friend of both of us, Géraldine and I. He's actually the one who can talk for hours about wingsuit and base jumping and everything. Comment ça va, mon Christian? How are you doing?
I'm fine,
Wow, very solennel.
but the sound is pretty bad on my mobile right now.
Oh, where are you?
In my
Where
house,
are
you
you?
know.
Oh my gosh,
Look
look
at
at
my
that dog. I love it. Well, guys, this is Christian Choupin. He's the journalist and host of one of the biggest, largest show in France called Stade 2 and Tout le Sport. He's also the host and commentator of like all the Olympic sports, which such as snowboarding, freestyle skiing, but also horse riding. How are you doing, Christian? You saw the snow everywhere?
Yeah. But I'm in Paris, you know, so I'm disappointed about that.
Yeah.
I would like to go snowboarding and skiing, but I need to wait. But 2 weeks ago, I was with Perrine on all the French team, Muggles French team, in team.
Did she win? She was skiing tonight.
Sorry.
The final in Ruka. She was in the final, Perrine Lafont.
Yes, but she finished 4th, I think.
Ah, shoot.
And she was not at her level, I think.
Yeah. Okay, let's pause Perrine and let's focus on our superstar, the Queen of Verviers tonight. You show up on the show with Géraldine. You know her quite well, Christian.
Yeah. Since a while now. Huh?
Mhm.
We were together 2 years ago, no, last year or 2 years ago, with Raphaël Donjean, no? In Verbier for a base jump session. And it was very nice to see Géraldine, you know. coaching him in the sky.
So, did you follow the news? She's the Adventurer of the Year by Paris Match. She deserves to come back on Stade 2 really soon, right? I'm working for you.
The sound is pretty poor. I don't know what.
I just said, listen to me. Come closer. Come closer. I just said, Géraldine just got the title of Adventurer of the Year. Elle est aventurière de l'année par Paris Match. She deserves to be
I
back
vote
on Stade
for
2.
that, you know.
Ah, you go. Okay, all right, guys. Do you know this girl? Well, here is Géraldine, by the way. Look, Choop, right there. Look at beautiful. I mean, Simon is in bed. We can say how much beautiful she is. He knows already. So it's time to say goodbye to you, everyone. Do you know this girl, Géraldine?
Yes, I know Roberta. Yes.
She's crazy. That's her next guest, and we're gonna follow her all December. I mean, all January. She was the guest of Total Freestyle. I cannot wait to send you the invitation for Total Freestyle, which is another format. I will come home in Verbier, and hopefully, did you invite Christian to do some wingsuit? Because it's a crazy darty bell, this guy too.
I don't know. I should try to invite him.
Okay, all right.
There's some tandem fly now, huh? But I prefer hard wings, you know.
Oh my
So he
goodness.
will come with me in the plane, not on
Yeah.
the wing. Yeah.
I hope so.
Yeah. If you come
Well-
and visit again, let's go on my plane on the glaciers.
It's a good idea.
Oh my goodness! Please, I'm gonna send you an invitation on Total Freestyle. I will love it. It's really amazing meeting Odin, going on the ULM, snowboarding a little bit, and then filming you jumping. Yes, let's do this. Géraldine, it was lovely to catch up with you. Anything else we can say?
This winter, I'm going to be super busy with all my teammates from North Face, Léo Slemet and Marion Herty. We're going to film a new project in the Alps around Verbier with my ultralight plane, scoping new lines, flying with my ultralight, landing on the glaciers, sleeping on the glaciers, and climbing up steep lines and riding them.
All
So
right.
it's going to be a good project. It's called the Line and Air, and it's going to be the full winter.
That's your web show, by the way, right?
Yes.
Well, looking forward to this. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, and that's it. Christian, thank you so much. Let's do this, guys. I'm gonna snap a picture. You guys ready? 1,
Yeah.
2, 3. Pictures. Pictures. Here you go. I got it. Christian, thank you so much for jumping on the chat. Thank you so much, Géraldine. Please hug and kisses to this beautiful baby. We're looking forward to this champ and looking forward to invitation for Total Freestyle. Right after this show on Riders TV, please follow us. We're gonna have. Do you guys know Laird Hamilton?
Yeah, for
Well,
sure.
here it is. I'm gonna show you the trailer of the show coming up.
Buddy, it's Laird with Pedrette in Malibu at my house, and it's time for a little freestyle.
Hey guys, welcome to Total Freestyle. This month we're in Malibu, California with the biggest waterman in the world, the Swell Hunter, a pioneer, innovator, creator of tow surfing, stand-up paddle, maybe kite surfing, and of course void. The true legend, Laird Hamilton, invited us to his home. We arrived right in time for pull train. Oh gosh, let's jump right into the action and try to stay alive. I'm not gonna lie, I truly suck in the water. Chit-chat.
Hey guys, welcome to Laird Hamilton's house. We're in Malibu. Come here. Laird is getting ready. It's XPT. We're gonna find out what is the training camp. I'm a little bit worried because come here. Ice in a tub. I should never ever say that I'm a snowboarder.
I died. Have you ever tried that ice bath?
Yes.
It's crazy. Géraldine, it's time to say goodbye and good night. Again, kisses to the family. And
Thank
you
you.
saw a piece of Total Freestyle. May I send you an invitation? May
Yes,
I
please.
be invited with the team to come to Verbier and meet everyone?
Would be cool. Yeah. Just come over and ride the powder with us.
Oh my goodness, such a dream. All right, guys. Laurent, say bye-bye. Jeannot, say bye-bye. Everyone, say bye-bye on the chat. Thank you so much for following us tonight. It was the Pedrette Garage with Géraldine Fasnacht.
Merci
Queen of
beaucoup.
Virgay. Bisous. Bye
Bisous.
bye.
Merci pour la soirée.
Bye.
Ciao.